Welcome everyone to the Zalon. I'm thrilled to present to you a wonderfully diverse program featuring exceptional artists performing for you live from around the US, England, Argentina, and Nepal. A very warm welcome to those of you joining the Zalon community for the first time. As we come together tonight to celebrate the joy and power of sharing music and global connection, we also acknowledge that many are suffering throughout the world. Let us hold all those in our hearts this evening. I'm hosting tonight from the extraordinarily beautiful Rockefeller Foundation's Bellagio Center, located at the heart of Lake Como in northern Italy. The Bellagio Center residency offers artists, scientists, policymakers, writers, and leading thinkers from around the world an opportunity to focus on new ideas and innovative works that enhance our understanding of pressing global and social issues and encourage positive action. I am honored to have been awarded 2 Bellagio Center residencies. Here, I am composing an evening-length cantata on the history of drag in collaboration with drag artist Cookie Diorio. I'd love to extend my deepest gratitude to the Bellagio Center for permitting me to host this Zalon here in the wee hours of the night in a building adjacent to the main villa so as not to disturb the residents. My gratitude to Vice President Elena Gelosa, Resident Coordinator Alice Luperto, IT Coordinator Leo Sankasani, and to all of the amazing Bellagio Center staff who have been so incredibly helpful. Also a shout out to my cohort of brilliant thinkers and creators who are doing outstanding work to better humanity, visioning a more peaceful, equitable, just, healthy, and compassionate world. Visit the link in the chat to learn more about the Bellagio Center. Since there are some new audience members joining tonight, I'll provide some brief background. I started my salon 37 years ago, inspired by the salons of Europe. Salons can be traced back to ancient Greece and Rome, where hosts would invite guests over to engage in discourse and debate. These literary salons flourished in the 17th and 18th centuries in Italy and France, where scientists, philosophers, theologians, and writers were invited to exchange ideas to ignite, uplift, and inspire. The word salon comes from sala, the Italian grand reception hall. The name was given to the room where gatherings were held. The salon, or salone, was the parlor. In the 19th century, these salons came to include more musicians and artists. New compositions were written specifically for these gatherings that came to be known as salon pieces. Chopin, for instance, preferred the Parisian salons to the larger concert halls. There were improvisations, musical duels, and virtuosic performances of opera piano reductions. I was inspired by many salonières, including famed American writer Gertrude Stein, who started her salon in Paris in 1910. I started my salon in 1986 to carry on the long tradition of music in the home, foster collaboration amongst artists, and to help build a vital and joyful community around music. I've kept the programming the same, 10 or 11 ensembles, 10 minutes each. The diverse programming draws a cross-fertilization of audience and offers exposure to a wonderfully diverse array of arts and cultures. During these 37 years, there have been well over 18,000 audience members and 8,000 performers coming through my salon living room, my home in Philadelphia, since 1986, and a beautiful salon community has been formed. It gives me such joy that the community continues to expand both in Philadelphia and around the world with the new hybrid, a silver lining of the pandemic. The hybrid salons are both in my loft and streamed in and out. Tonight's Zalon Zoom salon is entirely online as I am in Italy. I have long been passionate about bringing people together through music to create a more peaceful and connected world through the global language of music and arts. In our busy lives, how often do we have a chance to drop in, to exhale, to find the inner quiet, and enjoy the grace of being receptive? I invite you to listen deeply and stay open to many different forms of expression, some of which may be less familiar to you. At the end, you may engage with the artists during an informal conversation. I'll offer a brief intro to each performer. However, I highly encourage you to read more about them on our program page. That link is posted in the chat. Please consider donating to support the performers. Many performing artists are impacted by the pandemic, and every little bit helps. You can make a simple tax-deductible donation through our umbrella organization, Crossroads Music. That link is in the chat and also on the zalonarts.org website. My team and I gladly volunteer to keep this heart space of music and arts alive. A huge thank you to tonight's tech team, Tech Director and Zoom Engineer Gerardo Razumny, with Zoom engineers Jordan Vernick and Miranda Peak, who are overseeing consultations and sound checks, a technical feat working to get the best sound and image for streaming with all of the performers in their various time zones. Zoom engineers Alex Glass and Shrish Jawadawar oversee audience management and spotlighting. Lex Samakis manages the website, and Stephen Macbeth takes photos of the artists. I feel incredibly fortunate to be working with these dedicated and wonderful humans. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Or jazz hands. I'm often asked how I meet the musicians who perform at the Salon. I find many performers through my work as a musician. Sometimes I'm led to an ensemble through recommendations or conversations with others. I owe a big thank you to Tom Macbeth, who's online tonight from Connecticut, who shared how much he enjoyed hearing traditional Cretan lute music on his trip to Greece. I was inspired to listen to some of this beautiful music online, and then happened to come across this fantastic ensemble of Greek musicians living in London, performing traditional music from Crete and folk songs from Greece and Cyprus. And now, here they are to perform for you at the Zalon. Ortakides is a London-based Greek folk music ensemble. Tonight you will hear Christos and Gelidakis on the Cretan lyra, Yorgos Angelopoulos on mandolin, Miltos Boumis on Cretan lute. You can learn more about Ortakides and how to follow their music by clicking on the link in the chat that will take you to our artist page. I'm going to turn things over to Miltos and the band, who can tell you what they will perform tonight. But first, let's give our warmest welcome to Ortakides, appearing for the first time in the Zalon's virtual stage, live from the AMuSe studio in London, where it is now 12:40 a.m.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks everyone, and thank you for the nice introduction and for inviting us. Thanks to the Salon team. We're so happy to playing tonight. It's an honor. I mean, whoa, like 37 years is amazing. We are going to play some music from Crete, from Greece, from the island of Crete. The instruments that we hold and play actually come from Crete. Is the flatback mandolin, the Cretan lyra, and the Cretan lute, or lauto as we call it in Greek. We're gonna play two pieces but joined together. It's gonna be some kondilies, which is like short melodies that we're gonna sing, and then a bendozali, which is more like a war dance. So there's gonna be no break between the two. We're gonna just play as a long sequence of things, as is very often played in Crete as well. The lyrics are in Greek, of course, but we have translations of the lyrics we're going to sing tonight by our dear friend Nouni Minogue. So our sound engineer Antonis is going to paste those in the chat in Zoom, here in Zoom, so that you can have a read and follow while we're singing. And forgot to say, we're in London tonight. We're in AMuSe studio, and Antonis is responsible here. He's in charge of the sound and the picture that you're receiving. It's quite late. It's almost 1 a.m. So I apologize in advance. I don't think we're gonna be able to stay till the very end. But if you have any questions or anything you want to ask, please put it in the chat, and we after we perform, we're gonna have a look and see if we can respond to things. So that was it from me. Again, Giorgos Aggelopoulos, Christos Aggelidakis, Miltos Boumis, and Simon, who is not performing tonight, but is actually in the call. We're gonna play Cretan music.
Κύματα που φεύγουνε πάντα γυρνάνε πίσω. Έλα, 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 πάντα γυρνάνε πίσω. Πάντα γυρνάνε πίσω. Εσένα ποτέ άραγε θα ξανασυναντήσω.
Κι οι πιο μεγάλες τρικυμιές της θάλασσας αν πιάσουν.
Έλα, 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 της θάλασσας αν πιάσουν.
Της θάλασσας αν πιάσουν πάλι στο πλοίο θα ανεβώ. Πάλι στο πλοίο θα ανεβώ για να βρεθώ κοντά σου.
Από τη ρίζα το δέντρο κόψεις θα σαπίσει.
Έλα, 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 αν κόψεις θα σαπίσει.
Αν κόψεις θα σαπίσει πόσο μακριά από τον τόπο του μπορεί κι ενής να ζήσει.
Μεγαλώσει το πουλί κι ας θέλει να πετάξει.
Έλα, 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 κι ας θέλει να πετάξει.
Κι ας θέλει να πετάξει όταν θα φύγει απ' τη φωλιά. Όταν θα φύγει απ' τη φωλιά βαριά θα αναστενάξει.
Πώς θα έρθεις πουλί ξενιτεμένο.
Έλα, 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 πουλί ξενιτεμένο.
Όχι τάξε κι ας είναι ψώματα κι αδίκας περιμένω. Έλα, 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 χипούλι μου. Τώρα που είμαι στα μακριά να έχω πάρει γοριά μου. Έλα, 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 να έχω πάρει γοριά μου. Τάξε πως θα με θάψετε στα μέρη τα δικά μου. Τάξε πως θα με θάψετε στα μέρη τα δικά μου.
Thank you very much.
Bravo!
Thank you. Cheers. That was-
Opa, bravo!
Bravo! Wow!
Thank you for the
bravo.
warm applause. Thank you very much. We're glad you enjoyed it.
That was such engaging and enlivening music. Thank you so much, Christos, Yorgos, and Miltos, for giving us this extraordinary gift of this performance, and your passion for traditional Greek music is palpable even through the screen. And what a treat for many of us who have not heard music on the Cretan lyra and lute before. So thank you so much for being with us and for staying up so late to perform for us from London. Audience members, you can write to Ortakides in the chat since they won't be able to stay for the Q&A, and please do read about them and follow their links and support them on our program page. Thank you again, and get some rest.
Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
Next, we travel to Buenos Aires, where we have the great pleasure of hearing a very special ensemble dedicated to exploring Argentine tango and popular music in their own original style. I'm so excited to welcome the string quartet Azabache to the Salon. They specialize in performing a repertoire of new works that are primarily composed by the members of the ensemble. You'll hear new ways that the string instruments can be played, percussively and with various sound effects. There are many links on our program page where you can support and learn more about them. Join me now in welcoming Azabache Tango String Quartet, performing for you live from Buenos Aires.
Hello, everybody. Okay, this is Azabache. We are performing from Buenos Aires tonight. And I want to present the musicians. It's Bruno Bragato on the cello, Esteban Fioroni on viola, and on the violins, Adriana Miranda and Katarina Deisler. We are going to play 3 pieces for you. The first one is called Mecha Corta, the second one Arnia, and the third one is called Torque. I hope you enjoy.
Bravo! Bravi!
Last one.
Last one.
Torque, milonga.
Milonga.
Tutti bravi. Bravi. So you have some comments in the chat which you can reply to, but I would just like to say thank you so much for that new tango-inspired music, which is so intriguing. You know, it's playful and serious. It's light and has gravitas. It's sensual and expressive. I'm so grateful to have you here performing for us for the first time at the Zalon. and in the midst of your busy performing schedules. Please do stay if you can to engage in the Q&A at the end. Thank you so much. And now it is my heartfelt pleasure to welcome two incredibly gifted and inspiring musicians, beautiful humans, and good friends to the Zalon stage. Suzanne Teng and Gilbert Levy are married musical partners who compose original global instrumental music that's influenced by Suzanne's classical training and Gilbert's background in jazz and R&B. They've released 7 critically acclaimed albums. The recordings can be heard on many soundtracks and have been featured on NBC's America's Got Talent. Suzanne and Gilbert will enchant us, I'm sure, with some of their original compositions that they have prepared for you live from their home studio in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Let's give a hearty welcome to Suzanne Teng and Gilbert Levy.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, everybody. It's a pleasure to be with you. We've had the honor of performing live in Philadelphia at Andrea's Salon and also on the Zalon. We're going to play 2 pieces for you tonight. One is, the first one's called Medicine Wheel, and I'm playing the ocarina, and Gilbert's playing a little Indian drum called the kanjira, and he's got some bells on his ankles. And then we're going to switch to our second piece, and I'll introduce it then. We're going to do some technical adjustments, and I'll tell you about the instruments on that piece. So enjoy. This is Medicine Wheel. Thank you. So we're going to debut a new piece, and we're going to actually invite you to give us your ideas. If you have inspiration for titles for this, you can put them in the chat, and we will be joining you guys after we perform and read those comments and ideas for titles. This is you can't see it, but Gilbert's playing a Turkish saz, somewhat like the wonderful Greek musicians played the long neck lute from Turkey. And I'm playing my lovely alto flute. So that's the introduction of the piece for you, and we have again enjoyed it being with you. So thank you.
Ready?
So beautiful, Suzanne and Gilbert. Your music is so magical and heartfelt and mesmerizing and transcendent. You know, it always moves me at the core of my being, and I'm sure the audience feels the same. We love having you at the Salon and look forward to welcoming you back to Philadelphia. So if you have a chance, do stay so we can speak with you at the Q&A. And in the meantime, everyone feel free to write to Suzanne and Gilbert in the chat. Thank you so much. Suzanne Teng
Thanks
and
for
Gilbert
having
Levy from
us.
Santa Fe. Thank you.
Thank you. It's our pleasure. Thank you.
I'm so excited to welcome back the amazingly gifted and beautiful artist, 14-year-old violinist Noëlle Streuber-Eden, who's performing with a first-time Zalon performer, her mother, Sonja Streuber. A ninth grader with a knack for advanced mathematics, Noëlle Streuber-Eden wrote that she's excited to be back at the Salon with one of her dreams coming true, premiering an original work by a living female composer, and that would be me. Noëlle enchants audiences with virtuosic and inspired performances on renowned stages such as Carnegie Hall, the Kimmel Center, and Iceland's Harpa. In fact, this evening, she's just coming from performing the second and third movements of the Tchaikovsky Concerto with the Ambler Symphony. Tonight, the work they will perform is one of mine. It's entitled Aria for Stephen. Let's give our warmest welcome to Noëlle Streuber-Eden and Sonja Streuber performing from their home in the suburbs of Philadelphia.
Good evening, everyone. It's great to be back, well, sort of, because this is my first time participating via Zoom and, as Andrea said, with my mom on the piano. And we are very excited to bring to you Andrea's beautiful aria for Stephen. When writing the piece last year, Andrea also considered naming it Deux Melodies due to the two melodies that dialogue in this lovely aria. So, as you listen, I would suggest looking out for those melodies that fall into a loving embrace at the end. much, Andrea.
Thank you. What an honor. And thank you so much for choosing to play this piece tonight for me, for Stephen, and for our Zalon audience. And a special thank you to Noëlle, agreeing to perform at the Zalon just after a concerto performance. Huge congratulations to you. Everyone, you can follow Noëlle's music with the links on our program page. Thank you once again. What a beautiful performance.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It gives me great pleasure to welcome back my friend, the gorgeous mezzo-soprano Iris Malkin, with the expert pianist and composer Daniel Gledhill. Iris was scheduled to perform a few months ago and needed to reschedule, and we're so happy and grateful that you could perform for us tonight. Israeli-born Iris Malkin graduated from the Jerusalem Academy of Music. She's performed widely in concerts and festivals in Israel, Europe, and the United States. She performs opera, Hebrew, and Jewish works, as well as the highly nuanced Spanish song repertoire. She was featured soloist with the Los Angeles Jewish Symphony, performing my work on biblical women, women of valor. Daniel Gledhill is an accomplished prize-winning pianist, working as a collaborative pianist for UCLA and the American Musical and Dramatic Academy in Hollywood. He also freelances as a composer. Iris and Daniel are performing from Iris's home in Los Angeles, California. Let's give them our love tonight.
Hello, we are so happy to be here today and bring you 3 Hebrew songs. I would like to dedicate this performance, as you know, I'm from Israel, and I would like to dedicate the performance to Israel and for praying for the safe return of all the hostages. The first piece is a religious song. It is based on Psalm 23, Adonai ro'i lo echsar, God will be my shepherd. And the music is by Gerald Cohen. The text is usually recited in Shabbat in Judaism and also in funerals in Christianity. And this is the first song. And after that, we will perform 2 songs from a set called Songs of the Land. These are secular songs from Israel. The first one is called Eli Eli. It was written by Hannah Senesh, who was a parachuter during World War II. She was captured and executed, and this song is a song that is very well known in Israel. The song is called Eli Eli, and the words are, God, God, may it never end, the sand and the sea, the murmur of the water, the lightning in the sky, and the prayer of men. And I would like to add that, talking about prayer of men, I would like to believe that there is a lot of goodness in the world, and I feel like we should all just, want to have more of that in our world. The second song is from the same set, and I want to say Eli Eli was composed by David Zahavi, and the second song, Towards by Leah Goldberg, and the music by Rivka Gvili. It is a lullaby called Song to the Hyacinth. Both songs were arranged by Menachem Wiesenberg. And this song is a song that my mom used to sing me when I was little, and I sing to my son, and I really love it. I hope you enjoy our selections today. They're all in Hebrew. Thank you.
Bravi, Daniel. Bravi for sharing, and thank you for sharing these beautiful, profound, heart-opening, and much-needed songs and prayers for us with such a sensitive interpretation. My deepest gratitude to both of you. It was hard to hold back the tears. Please do stay if you can for the traditional artist chat after the Zalon to meet our audience and to answer any questions that they might have.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Everyone, you can write to the performers in the chat, and hopefully they can stay and speak with us at the end. What a pleasure to be treated again to the music of this expressive and creatively adventurous duo that you're about to hear. They performed live in Philadelphia last year, and now we're thrilled to welcome them to the virtual Zalon stage. Teagan Faran believes in enacting social change through the arts. She's collaborated with the International Contemporary Ensemble, Alarm Will Sound, and the Cabrillo Festival Orchestra, as well as festivals across the US. With degrees from the University of Michigan and Manhattan School of Music, Teagan now teaches at DePauw University. She's also a certified personal trainer with a focus on career longevity for performers. Flutist Leo Sussman grew up playing chamber music in living rooms like I did. Passionate about the power of music to build community, he delights in engaging audiences and mentoring students across New York City and beyond. A doctoral candidate at Manhattan School of Music, Leo holds degrees from the Yale School of Music and Lawrence University. Teagan and Leo will present exciting new pieces for flute and strings by Yaz Lancaster and Abby Swidler. And I believe one of these composers is with us tonight and hopefully can stay on at the end to discuss their piece. Performing from the Electronic Experiment Lab at DePauw University in Greencastle, Indiana, let's give Teagan and Leo a hearty welcome.
Hello, everybody. Leo and Teagan here. We're just really thrilled to be back, and we're going to start off with Solstice by Yaz Lancaster.
Thanks very much. That was the premiere of Solstice by Yaz Lancaster. Next up, we'll play another premiere by Abby Swidler, this one called Horizontal Mobile, inspired by the visual art sculpture of Alexander Calder. And to wrap it all up, we will finish with a tango composed by Teagan right here called Milonga Apagón.
I also just want to shout out Abby and their friends and family, as well as our friends and family who have tuned in. It's been a real joy getting to work with Abby, and we wanted to make sure afterwards to also include a tango, because tango is how I met Andrea, and so this is just our expression of thanks to those that we love out there.
Thanks so much.
Look forward to chatting with you all.
Bravo! That was just such a wonderful set and so interesting, Teagan and Leo. Thank you for exposing us to, well, the first two pieces, these fascinating and colorful new pieces of music that were so interesting. In Yaz's piece, I loved how things come together and break apart and come back together. And I also loved the magical and strange world of Abby's piece, that where the electronic elements, they seem to blend so well with and complement so beautifully the acoustic duo. So congratulations to both composers, and hopefully we'll have a chance to meet Abby at the end. And that tango, so fun. Brava, Teagan. And by the way, I just noticed in the chat that the Azabache String Quartet wants you to come to Buenos Aires. So maybe a nice gig that comes from this salon. Thank you so much, Teagan and Leo, for being here with us tonight. Bravo. It's so lovely to welcome new performers to the Zalon, as we have seen and heard earlier. And it's also really heartwarming to welcome back longtime Salon performers. It gives me so much pleasure to present cellist Jeffrey Solow and Elise Auerbach, who have been performing at the Salon for decades, always to our great delight. Jeffrey Solow has performed as soloist with orchestras worldwide and has been a guest artist at many national and international festivals. A distinguished educator, Jeffrey has been professor of cello at Temple University since 1989. He's past president of the Violoncello Society of New York and of the American String Teachers Association. Jeffrey is joined by pianist Elise Auerbach, who has performed around the world and enjoys an active career as a collaborative artist. She's a member of the vocal coaching faculty at Temple University and pianist for Symphony in C. Jeffrey and Elise will perform a Salon-style piece, the Divertimento in D major by Franz Joseph Haydn, arranged by Piatigorsky, from Elise's home studio in Dresher, Pennsylvania. I'm going to turn it over to Jeffrey, who will tell you more, but first let's put our hands together for Jeffrey Solow and Elise Auerbach.
Thank you. Actually, we're performing from my studio at Temple University.
Oh.
We changed our venue.
You did.
Yes, this doesn't really look like a living room, I don't think. Well, I thought that you were going to say it was a pleasure to welcome back old performers. It's been, yes, a number of, how many times have we played?
Several, quite a number.
A lot of times.
It's always a wonderful experience.
This Divertimento by Franz Joseph Haydn had a kind of complicated development. It's originally written for baryton, an obsolete instrument that was played by Haydn's employer, Count Esterhazy, for baryton, viola, and cello. And then in the 19th century, a composer, can't remember his name offhand, arranged it for a conventional string trio. And then a French cellist found that and thought, gee, this would work good for cello and piano, and made a rather unimaginative adaptation for cello and piano. And at that point, my teacher, Gregor Piatigorsky, found a copy of that music, I'm sure in Paris when he was living there in the 30s, and did a lot of rearranging of 3 out of the 4 movements that were in the original version. So this is Franz Joseph Haydn as arranged by Gregor Piatigorsky. And it has 3 movements.
Oh, that was just delightful and so perfect. I mean, what a salon piece. Thank you so much, Jeffrey and Elise, for performing this lovely, elegant, and lyrical music by Haydn, and with such finesse and charm for us tonight.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
Always a pleasure to have you. And next time, hopefully, you'll be back in Philadelphia performing again. Thank you so much. Do stay on if you can, so that you can meet with all of us. And we always have a stimulating chat at the end of the evening. Thank you, Elise and Jeffrey. You can all find out more about Jeffrey Solow and Elise Auerbach on the program page, which is posted in the chat. So just click on that link and you'll have their bios and ways to follow their work. I can't wait to hear what the award-winning duo Mada and Hugh have in store for us tonight. The Romanian-born pianist Madalina Danila and Korean-American pianist Hugh Sung joined together to present an innovative four-hand piano program that thrills audience around the world. Their repertoire ranges from classics to their own dazzling arrangements of popular tunes. You can learn more about Madeline and Hugh on our program page, where they have links to their Patreon account and other ways that you can support and follow their work. On that page, you'll also be treated to a magical interpretation of John Williams' mysterious Hedwig's theme from the Harry Potter series. Mada and Hugh will perform their arrangements of music by John Williams and Billy Joel and Jeremy Siskin's arrangement of Beyond the Sea. Let's give some love to Mada and Hugh performing from their studio in King of Prussia, PA.
Hi, welcome to our home.
So we are, sorry, let's start over. I'm Mada.
I'm Hugh, and we are the
Mada and Hugh piano duo.
We have the bears to prove it, see? Yeah.
There you go.
That makes us official.
Thank you to our dear friend Tom Petrie, who gifted us.
Thank you. And so we've got three selections. The first one, it comes from the original Superman movie with Christopher Reeve. It's the love theme, because we have some love theme songs to play for you. This is the love theme written by John Williams, and this is called Can You Read My Mind? And the second song we're going to play
is by Billy Joel.
One of my favorites.
Yes,
yeah.
And this song is actually one of his most profound songs ever written. And it's dedicated to his daughter, Alexa, as an answer, a potential answer to her question, what happens after we die?
We live on in the hearts of those who
love us. Yeah, exactly.
And we're going to finish off with a wonderful arrangement of Beyond the Sea, made famous by that singer
Bobby Darin.
There you go. So, we hope you enjoy
Actually, fun fact, Can You Read My Mind was actually the first song that we performed for our first episode of our podcast.
So, Memory Lane, here we go. guys like that? Yeah?
Oh, that was fantastic.
I feel like a Christmas tree behind the stage. Still like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, we still have. That's the only thing that we have to take down.
Yeah.
You uplifted our spirits and you opened our hearts with these beautiful and tender and fun arrangements tonight. Thank you for preparing this special Valentine's program for us, and great camera work too. I love being able to see the choreography. So cool to see your hands and the hammers. Do you have a special camera person there, or is that operated?
I mean, yeah.
My robots. Yeah, me and my robots.
Oh, your bots. Well, it's fabulous. You know, it's so engaging to be able to see how you,
Does it work?
yeah, how you work together. It's just wonderful. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. There you go. Anyway, thank you so much for having us, Andrew. It's always a pleasure.
Oh, it's such a great pleasure to have you both, and we look forward to chatting with you at the end. Thank you.
Thanks.
It's been a while. How many years since Dirk Quinn performed at the Salon? And I'm so delighted to welcome him back, plus members of his acoustic band, Rory Flynn on bass and Michael Borowski on piano. The Dirk Quinn Band travels extensively throughout the US, Canada, performing jazz, funk, and more, and appealing to a wide variety of music listeners. Tonight we'll hear the Dirk Quinn Acoustic Trio. Follow them with the links on our program page posted in the chat. Let's give it up for the Dirk Quinn Trio performing from Rory's home studio in Coatesville, Pennsylvania.
Thank you so much, Andrea. It's great. This is what's like you said, this is Rory's home studio. Rory Flynn on the bass, Michael Borowski. Mr. Cody couldn't make it tonight, so it gave me the opportunity to get to play with Mikey here. We used to play a lot back in the day, and we're gonna do a song called Eve, which was probably one of our favorites that we played together back then.
I'd love to read you some of the comments from my friends out there. Sonia says, getting a lovely Northern California vibe. Ida says, great collaboration, riffing off of each other. Thank you. Abby, the composer for Teagan and Leo, says, sounds so great. Super, bravo, DQ, trio, sick. That's Hillel. Love the bowed bass from a fellow bassist. He's one of our Zoom engineers. And many great sounds from Shannon and Matthias. So there are more accolades coming in. But I just want to thank you because the energy is just so wonderful. I really was, I just enjoyed listening so very much. And I love looking at that beautiful mandala behind you, Dirk. Yeah, it's a perfect backdrop. So it's really nice to have you back at the salon. It's been quite a while, right?
Yeah, it's great to be back.
Yeah, and next time in Philadelphia. Thank you so much, Dirk Quinn Trio.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to bring back to the Zalon's virtual stage the fabulous vocalist Ella Gaunt and pianist extraordinaire Aaron Graves. Ella Gaunt is a Philly-based jazz vocalist who has been dubbed Philly's class act by local media and fans. She's wowed audiences at major venues and jazz festivals and performs regularly with her own trio and other bands. Ella is working on her 4th CD along with Aaron Graves. Look out for Ella Gaunt. She's traveling at the speed of swing. Aaron Graves is a superb musician and collaborative artist who feels blessed to perform and record with luminary musicians including Stanley Turrentine, Oscar Brown Jr., Grover Washington Jr., Earl May, the Blackbirds, and the list goes on. Let's give a very warm welcome to Ella Gaunt and Aaron Graves, performing from Aaron's home studio in Philadelphia.
Thank you so much. We're going to do a couple of originals. The first one was recorded a while back. It's on my latest CD. The CD is entitled Third Stage of Elegance, and we're going to do one written by yours truly. I watch you from my windowsill, running up and down the street, living in a vicious circle, never stopping for a bite to eat. Space and time, they don't mean a thing while you chase a puff of smoke, loving some elusive feeling, never running from this bitter joke. And I wonder, what would it take for you to understand just how special you are? What could I say to ignite this fire of talent and skill hidden deep within you? Where could we go so I could show you a spirit that precedes the beginning of time? I wonder, what would it take for you to realize who you are? I saw you running down the street with a bag under your arm, ran away with all the money, never heard the grocery store alarm. I see you on my TV screen with a number on your chest. Everybody says you're guilty, never asking why you failed life's test. And I wonder, what would it take for you to understand just how special you are? What could I say to ignite the fire of talent and skill hidden deep within you? Where could we go so I could show you a spirit that precedes the beginning of time? I wonder, what would it take for you to realize who you are? You are the Father's child, the blood of kings and This next song is also an original. It was written by Ben Webster, was recorded by Ben Webster and Harry Sweets Edison, and also with lyrics by Kurt Elling. So this will be on my next CD. It's about to be released any minute now. Did you call her today? Did you call her today? Did you make time to say that you need her today? Most girls rely on a message, some text or tweet. One call can give your expressage something much more sweet. So did you call her today? You should call her today. From a stop on the way, at the club or cafe, every day you're away. Make the time just to say that your baby's your baby. Did you call her today? Sit baby, 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 thank you for listening and seeing.
Thank you so much, Ella and Aaron, for gracing us with such glorious music. When you sing, Ella, you make my heart sing. I know I've told you that before. You really do. And Maestro Aaron, you know how I feel about your touch on the piano, whether it be my Steinway at home or on a digital keyboard. You have that velvety touch that I adore and admire so much. So congratulations on your new CD. I'm very eager to hear about it. Please let our Zalon audience know about it. And thank you for making the time in your busy schedules to perform. Thank you so much. Elegant Aaron Graves. We love you. Please do stay on so we can chat with you at the end. Before I introduce the last group performing for you all the way from Kathmandu, Nepal, please have your drink of choice ready for our customary toast that will take place after their performance. And it is now 4:20 in the morning, and I'm still going to drink that wine, so I hope you'll join me. Although I find many performers through my own travels and concerts, the last few years, my colleague in Nepal, Benisha Shrestha, at the recommendation of my trekking partner and artistic collaborator, Maureen Durdak, has been organizing performances at the Salon by Nepali musicians. It's been an honor and deep pleasure to feature music from Nepal, a country that I hold close to my heart as I've spent time engaging in Tibetan music documentation in Nepal. Tonight we are treated to the band Kanta Dab Dab, blending traditional Nepali classical music and Western influence for a soulful Asian cross-genre style. Kanta Dab Dab uses traditional and folk music of Nepal framed in a contemporary music format, informed by a belief that the musical heritage of Nepal is an inspiration and a source for musicians and scholars. Kanta Dab Dab is also co-founder of the only free world music festival in Nepal called Echoes in the Valley Festival of Music. The band has toured and played at various folk, world music, and world jazz festivals around the globe. They provided many links where you can follow them on social media and learn more about their music. Go to our program page to follow them. We will hear Sunit Kansakar on sitar, Nikhil Tuladar on drums and percussion, and Riju Tuladar on bass, performing in the early morning from their studio in Kathmandu, Nepal. Let's give them a big welcome. Kanta Dab Dab. Namaste. So nice to see you all in Nepal. Thank you for performing in the early morning for us. So everyone, this is Kanta Dab Dab for you.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for getting us there. And it's a privilege for us to play all the way across the globe. Hope you guys are enjoying, and also privileged to be playing along all these amazing artists. Well, how we make music is we get the inspiration from the traditions, the traditional festivals, the sounds of those. The one that we played is actually inspired by the sounds of the different traditional music of Nepal. And the next one we're gonna play, sometimes we also get influenced by the mountains that we have here. So whenever we go trek or small hikes and stuff, so this particular one that we'll be playing, it's an inspiration from the Himalayas. you very much. Dhanyabad.
Thank you so much, Kanta Dab Dab. What does your name? What does the name of your band mean?
What's the name of the band? Kanta Dab Dab.
Meaning of the band.
You speak a little bit louder, please.
Actually, it's straightforward. It's a name of an instrument, but there's also a mythical figure that goes around. Louder. That goes around the old town of Kathmandu, collecting alms and rice and kind of like it's kind of a spiritual figure, but as an wearing all beads and all that. But whenever our moms, the figure used to have, it's very mystic. Like doesn't smile or is not unhappy or happy. It's just like very subtle. And we used to be, oh, that's a little creepy, mysterious. So our moms used to like, are you gonna finish your food or shall we call Kanta Dab Dab? That's what it used to be like. So yeah, that's cool.
Thank you so very much for performing your beautiful music tonight. It was so alive and such interesting rhythms. It was really just such a treat for us to get to hear this Nepal-inspired, but also very personal and creative music that you performed for us. It was the perfect ending to an evening celebrating global connection through music and getting up so early for your sound check. These guys were in a breakout room while you all were watching the salon rehearsing in the early morning. It's such an honor to have you with us, and I hope that we can see you perform live on your next tour. Thank you again to Benicia for connecting us. Please do stay on if you can. After our virtual toast, we'll open things up for conversation with the audience and performers, and we'd love for you to join us. I want to thank all the performers for this deeply inspired and passionate and magical evening, celebrating how music can bring us all together in the spirit of peace and global connection. Let's show our appreciation to all of the fantastic performers. Tutti bravi. And the incredible Zalon tech team. I can't thank you enough. You've made magic behind the scenes with the sound. If you can spotlight yourselves, please do, and wave so that everyone can see who you are. There's Gerardo, there's Shrish. Is Jordan and Miranda here still? Yeah, Jordan and Miranda, you want to spotlight yourselves? They've worked tirelessly on this salon. There's Miranda and there's Jordan, our fantastic Zoom engineers. Thank you all so very much for your hard work. It paid off. It was an incredible evening. And I know Alex is probably not here, Alex Glass, but I want to thank him as well. And Lex Simakis for the website. Thank you all from my heart. The next salon in my home and also live streamed will take place on March 24th and honors our beloved Manfred Fishbeck with performances of dance, theater, film, and music. And you may RSVP for a seat in Philadelphia or join us online. If you're interested in learning more about the Zalon and how to join these programs, please write to me on my website, AndreaClearfield.com. And now it's time for our traditional toast. So please, everyone, raise your glasses to music, to community, to health, to peace. Salute, l'chaim, cheers.